Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm sorry it's been so long since I made a video. I really haven't had very much time to create or do anything that I want to do, anything fun. But I wanted to make a quick video. I actually have a class in like 2 hours about a small project that I like to do when I don't have very much time. So I just wanted to share it with you. It's not going to be like a tutorial video. I just want to play a little bit, and I thought that I'd bring you along for the ride. So today I'm going to be making some altered paper clips, and there are as many ways you can do this as there are people that want to do it. So I don't think there's any particular right way to do it, but I'm just gonna show you what I do, show you some examples, and then I'll kind of speed the video up and just do my play, and then at the end I'll show you what I made. But first I wanted to show you some examples. So I made a few altered paper clips. I had more, but I've used them in journals or whatever. So these are the ones that I had on hand, and then I'll show you what's on my desk right now. Okay, so this first one is like a little, almost like a tab paper clip, and it's closed on the bottom, right? But when you put it over your page, it's like a little tab. And I don't have, let me see if I can use the sticker book as an example. So this one just clips on like this. And like I said, it's just like a little tab. So that's one example. And when you put it on, this one actually is covering the front of the paper clip and the back of the paper clip. And there are tutorials out there on YouTube on how to do this, but I will quickly show you. All it is you take your paper clip, and then you put like a piece of paper, you fold a piece of paper in half, like this. You fold this in half, right? And then you just slip it into the paper clip. And then you can embellish with whatever. I used fabric on this one, but you can use whatever you want to cover up the paper clip. And so it's like a little hidden tab paper clip. Which is super cute and super interesting and really easy to make. So yeah, that was just your quick little tutorial. And then this one is similar, but I used like a little cluster. And then this is another example of this. I have like a little cluster here. I used some flowers, like little paper flowers or whatever, and then I used a button on the top, and I just tied that on, and I just glued that on top of two pieces of paper that I sewed together. I put the paper clip in between the two pages first, and then I sewed around it. And then the last one that I wanted to show you guys, if you've ever ordered anything from my Etsy shop, I may have put one of these little handmade paper clips in there. And usually I write people's names. This one just says hello. But yeah, it's really cute, and it's got like a triangular base, I guess. So it just goes on like that, and then you see your name or whatever word, and then it looks like that on the back. So these I'm actually working on making a listing on Etsy to customize your own paper clips, and I'll probably do them in like a set of 5 or something like that, and let you pick out your words or whatever. So yeah, I'm working on that. So with that being said, those are the few that I have on hand right now. And then I'm going to make some that are similar, might be a little bit different than those today. And also I don't have a lot of time, so I'm not going to talk you through everything that I do, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. I miss making videos, and yeah, so let me show you guys what I have on my desk right now. I have like tons of little ephemera things that I can decorate with. So there's like some stamps here. I showed you this earlier. That's like a little fabric cluster. And I make these out of paper too. So if you have like scrap paper, you can just cut up little squares and make little clusters out of those as well. And then these are just like some little faux postage stamps that I made. Yeah, just like with little pictures or little words, stickers, whatever. And then I also have a couple of little ribbon flowers and like little roses and bows and stuff. So yeah, there's that. Those I think I just got from Walmart. So you can like whatever, just use whatever. Like if you have some teeny little things, you can use that. And then I also have some vintage lace, and these are little flowers as well. And I'll probably just cut them and use like one little flower or two or three or something. And then of course I have paper clips. I have them in different sizes. I have some larger ones here. You could use even bigger ones if you wanted to, but like I said, this is meant to be a pretty simple project and something that you can do within an hour. So yeah, so I have paper clips of different sizes, and then I also have some of these bulb pins, and these are just good for attaching extra things if you want to. Certainly not necessary if you don't have them. So I also have some of these things. These are like, I don't even know what they are, but I found them in an antique store, and they're like bread things maybe, or ties or something. I'm not sure what they are. If anybody knows, let me know, because I don't know what they are. But I thought that they would be cool to like hang off of the side of a journal or something like that. So I got them for that. But then I had an idea of like doing like a bow and putting this in between the bow, you know? So I'll probably try to use one of these today on one of the paper clips, because I have an idea in my mind and I want to do it. And then I also have some various charms. These are all like celestial charms. I have a ton of those. And then I also have some other charms that I bought recently with like little birds, and then with like a silhouette lady. So there's some charms here. You could pull out your beads if you have beads or whatever. It's really cute if you just like dangle beads from the bottom of a paper clip or something like that. That's super cute. And then I also have some stamped things. I stamped all of this stuff a long time ago, and they're just like little, well, I stamped all of my stamps out on paper, okay? Because I was really bored one day. And I just think they're really cute. So I thought that this could be like a good centerpiece for a paper clip. So there's those. And then I also have like my mini stuff. So there's like some mini chipboard pieces here. Whoops. And then I also have some like mini Tim Holtz stuff here. Various stuff. Maybe not all Tim Holtz, but just mini stuff in general. Mini ephemera, which I seem to collect and never use. So this is the perfect opportunity to use your teeny, itty bitty, tiny labels and stuff like that. So there's that. And then, of course, the Tim Holtz paper dolls are good for this as well. I may not use these today, but I have used them in the past, and they look great on them as well. And then, of course, I have jars of buttons, just random buttons. And then I also brought out my sequins. I got this from Amazon, and they had like every color sequin. So yeah, if you like sequins like me, then you should definitely check it out, because I think it was only like $5. And then I also brought out some, this is like my little carrying case for paper clips and whatnot. And then up here at the top of this thing is my brads and stuff. So I'm not really a big brad user, but for paper clips, they are just perfect. And they really, because they're meant to just go clip onto something, you could literally just like clip this onto a paper clip and it's done. So yeah, I mean, that makes it super simple. And then the rest of this is just paper clips. Like I could take one of these big giant paper clips and decorate this, but that's a lot of ground to cover, so it'll take me a little bit longer to decorate this versus something teeny like this. So we're just going to stick to this today because I don't have a great deal of time. But yeah, if you have a lot of time and you want to play around, because they are a little bit addicting, and I had like tons of paper clips for a second there, and I just started putting them in all my journals because, you know, I just had too many. So yeah, you'll end up with a lot of them if you start this project. And then obviously we need paper for this. So I have lots of scrapbook paper, just like offcuts that I want to use. And I also have some, these are like things I printed off that I never used. I've got some like book page paper, some music paper, some whatever this paper is paper. So whatever you have, just pull it out, especially if it's like all ripped up like this and you know you're just not going to use it for anything else. You might as well use it in a collage or something like that. And then I also have stickers. So there's like a Maggie Holmes sticker book. And then I also pulled out the Tim Holtz Small Talk book. And then the last thing that I have are like fabric scraps. So I have like fabric and laces and cheesecloth, whatever. Just everything that was on the top that I just decided I wanted to play with. That is what I pulled out. And then as far as tools go, the only one that you need tools for really is the wire wrapped paper clip. Where did I put it? Here it is. So this one, obviously you have to have some tools for this. I'm using 3-in-1 pliers, and these are just flush cutters. So that's what I'm using to make these. This wire is 20 gauge wire, and I think it's half hard wire, but I'm not entirely sure. I feel like it's not firm enough to actually do much with. You want something firm, but that's a story for another video. So I might make one of these. Actually, I'll probably make this first because I have a couple that I need to make for some orders. And like I said, definitely keep an eye on my Etsy shop because I'll be putting those up. The customizable ones, I'll be putting those up very soon. But at this point, I think I'm going to just speed up the video and let you guys watch me play. And then at the end of the video, I will show you guys what I made. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy this video. And I'm so sorry that I haven't been around very much lately. I will try to get more videos out. Honestly, I don't have very much to journal about, I feel like, because I'm constantly at work or at school or, you know, just like trying to breathe for a second. So I haven't been anywhere or done anything fun. Literally sat down and watched a movie for the first time today in a while. So I'm doing my best, but it's almost over, and I will be with you guys much more when it's all over. And I'll try to think up some cool stuff that we can do during the summer for sure. But without further ado, yeah, let's make some paper clips. Okay guys, so I was only able to make 4. I have to go to class now. But yeah, I hope you were inspired by this in some way. I really like making paper clips, and I will be making more than this. Obviously, I just have to have a little bit more time to work on it. But I tried to give you a close-up view. I don't know if that helped or not, just to kind of see what was going on. I'm sorry my fingernails look like crap, but hopefully that didn't bother you too much. And yeah, so I'll just real quick show you what I did. So this is a paperclip that I made for a girl that ordered from me on Etsy. It's just a simple little paperclip. So that's that one. And then I also just made like a really simple little bow paperclip, and I just tied the ribbon, and then I put one of those little bread things. I don't know what they are exactly, but I just think that gives it a little character. And I did put a little drop of glue on the inside of this so that it wouldn't wiggle around too much, which I think it might still be drying, so I'm gonna just leave it as it is right now. But yeah, that was just a really simple little paperclip and super cute. Like I said, you can literally throw anything at the top of a paperclip and it makes it look so much better. So yeah, just have fun with it. Play around with all sorts of different things like I have on my table right now. And then this one was all fabrics and laces, and I just cut them out in like a little banner form, and then I wrapped the fabric around the bottom of the paperclip, so I still have the clippy part where I can clip this part to a piece of paper or whatever. So I just wrapped the fabric around and then just sewed along that. If you don't have a sewing machine, you could just glue that and it works just as well. And then I just glued a strip of sari silk on the top and put a few little buttons there just for decoration. I think this is so cute. I love it so much, kind of shabby. And then this one I made out of a double layer of fabric, one on each side of the paperclip, and I tucked one part, like there's 2 parts, right, to a paperclip. There's this smaller section here, and then there's the larger section here, and I just tucked either one, the smaller section or the larger section, in between the 2 pieces of fabric and just sewed around the edge. The only thing that I wanted to mention about this that I didn't mention while I was making it is that if you don't, so obviously you don't want to, you can't sew through the paper clip because it will mess up your sewing machine, but I just get it to the point where I can capture the paper clip in some way. And so like I took the thread and I sewed all the way up until the edge of the paper clip, and then I like scooted this forward and sewed. I dragged the thread over the paper clip and then sewed a little bit more. I don't know if that made sense, but don't sew over the paper clip, but you want to capture the paper clip in some way. You could just glue it and then it wouldn't move at all. Yeah, you could do it that way too. And then I just put like one of the little things that I stamped out from my stamp collection, I guess. And then I put this little quote from the Tim Holtz Small Talk pack on there that says, "There is beauty in simplicity." And I thought that I would just leave it like that because it's very simple. And then I just tied a little bit of sari silk up at the top of the paper clip. So the paper clip still functions the same. But it's just pretty on the outside. I was gonna make one that just dangled, like basically, you know, wrap something around the paperclip where, you know, the paperclip won't be able to function the way it normally does. And then you can just use these bulb pins and attach one of the bulb pins to the paperclip, so the paperclip kind of turns into like a charm. But I just don't have time. So maybe next time I'll make a couple more or something if you guys like this video. But yeah, I hope you got something out of that, and I hope I inspired you in some way to make something even if you don't have a lot of time like me. And the next video I will try to come up with some things that I can journal about so that I can feel like I'm being creative still, even though I'm just bogged down in work and school and everything else. But this was fun, and even if I just make 4 paper clips, I'm satisfied. So I look forward to the next video, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.